Okay, Bathurst, a 1 hour race. So Mad Max gets worked wide by Clean Driver. Then he goes round, I arrive, and I end up T-boning him. So him and I are at the back of the field. Up front we've got Tag, followed by Puma and Bradley. It's the top three. So Rash, I think, started at the rear of the field. He's in P8 already. So probably some of that collision at the start is helping him thread his way through a little bit quicker as well. Some good liveries in the race this week. Well, there are every week really. Cousin Ren I haven't seen before. Distinct howlers pinballing down the mountain. D-Mop makes the pass. So Mad Maxwell only came out with a rear wheel damage there, but it doesn't look like it's slowing him down any. I suffered pretty badly with front and rear damage, so I decided to go into the pits. At the chase, he's coming in as well. He's got front and rear damage. I won't be cutting much out of this video today. Editing is playing up with the YouTube editor. I will, however, try to put in the description where the highlights are for those who want to jump ahead. It's good to have a couple of the Americans back with us again. Moneyman Davo has always been quick, just hasn't quite broken through for a podium yet, I don't think. He's got close a few times. See their distinct howlers given American Max a bump draft. American Max peels off into the pits. So these are some of the guys that have pitted earlier. Pure comes in, bit of damage, overshots the pit entry a little bit. So Miller and myself are at the back of the field. Miller's done one lap on the hard, so he's obviously going to go to softs. Tagged the wall. Bradley's chasing him down. P2. Spider and Clean Driver close behind in 3 and 4. Mad Maxwell's worked his way up tape, which is good. He's on his softs, so he's got to make the advantage while he's got it. It's a shame he had that incident because he was, I think, P3, 4 on the grid maybe. D-Mock's keeping up with him, he's on the mediums. So other than the opening corner, it's been a pretty calm race so far. So Miller's back on the mediums. Maybe first pit stop was just repair damage. He's on the softs, so same as Moneyman Davo in front. So Spider's knocked out the best lap so far at 2:02.864. That's so Dovo a bit squirmy, but Ace also squirmy out of that corner. Interesting, he changes down to first, then quickly back to second for those two corners. Bit of a shifting error there. Let Moneyman pull away a little bit. Move back a spot to Mad Maxwell's car. Also on softs. Really attacked that corner there, didn't lift too much. So a 1 hour time brace this between the BMW M6, either the Sprint or the Endurance model, versus the Genesis X. Ace got a bit out of shape there. Mad Max was right on him now. Ace peels off to the pits. Setup sweep allowed. He's lost it on turn 1, I'd say. So we've gone back 2 spots to D-Mock's car. Clean driver in front. Bit of wheel spin over the curb there. So I think clean driver was in P3, probably prior to that off. So there will be a safety car called in this race, generally around midpoint. It is random. As I said earlier, the 1 hour race works out to be about 27 laps, so it'll be around anywhere between probably lap 12 to 15, 16 maybe. Clean driver's gone into the pits, maybe had some damage. No, he's just maybe decided to go on to softs. So Rash is generally very quick around here. As particularly the top 2, everyone's first quick lift off there. Interesting, he's only revving out at sort of 3/4 rather than going to the full band. Puma behind him is also one of those quick guys in this race. Well, very sideways, but caught it. Also down to 1 for this corner. So comparison, we'll go back to Puma. See where his shifts are. He's more the end of the range by the look of it. Money Man Dave's made a pit stop. He's gone to his hards. Ace is on medium, so he should be able to get past once they get onto a straight bit of track. Mad Maxwell's on hards. The clean drivers into the pits again, a bit of damage on the front. I decided to come off my hards, top up and go on to smooths. So Miller's still got some damage on the front there. Back with our leader tag, he's got a good gap there by the look of him. Bradley's really dropped off. He's had an incident, he's got front damage, so he's not able to get to the top speed. Very compromised top speed there now, but expect that he will go into the pits. Yes, he does. Has tag anyway. So Cousin Ren takes over the lead. Distinct Howler comes through, takes over P2. His tyres are looking a little bit worse for wear. He'll be hoping for a pit, the safety car by next couple of laps. So Rash and Puma move up into 3 and 4 respectively, and then we've got a freight train going here of 2. Mix on fresh hards. Spiders on fresh mediums. So Distinct Howlers had an incident at the cutting. Still trying to come around and underway. Very heavy damage front and back. Tyres are shot. On board with American Max here. He's also sporting a bit of damage, but look at the speed differential here. Easy pass. So you can see that Distinct's having trouble revving out. So given the state of his tyres, he will come in, I'm sure. Just gets overtaken by Ace as well, and yes, he does come in. So on board with Bradley. Our Money Man goes wide. Bradley's just got to tuck in here for the draft. Money Man moves over, Bradley goes by. Bradley wildly out of control there, or the tail part of his go anyway. That's Money Man back on the bumper. Money Man also very squirmy out of there. Both drivers are on hards. Money Man scrapes his VB can on the wall. And we've got Mad Maxwell right behind him as well. Also on hards. So Miller's damage can't be too bad, he hasn't repaired it. Clean Driver's back in 13. Distinct's repaired his damage, he's back out on hards now. So lap 12, Rash is in command of the race, with Puma and Spider behind him and Tags back in fourth. So Rash will be hoping for a safety car period soon with his tyres and fuel. So Spider's still got the quickest lap. Couple of cars into the pits there, and that's why the safety car had been called. So everyone dives into the pits. Unfortunately it didn't work out for Rash, he'd already gone past. And Ace may have been in the same situation. Spider certainly got the call before he went past pit entry, and then the rest of the field are all topping up as well. Tags jumped a spot there within the pits. I don't know whether some of those cars should have passed Brad then. I'm not too sure what the pit lane rule is, or line. So you can do full speed until you catch up to the pack, which will be doing 100. So you can see the rest of the pack in front there now. The rest of the field is catching up now, all starting to slow as they join the conga line. And fuel save at the same time. You can probably tell by the sound of the cars that the fuel mixtures are being turned down. Probably a bit different for Pure, he's probably pedalling hard to catch up. So Rash goes into the pits. Ace resumes control of the race. Spider's gone in as well. So with Spider and Rash going into the pits, they've gone back to P13 and 14 respectively. Pure gets around in time before Distinct comes out of the pits. So I will jump forward now. So we're back under green. So Ace didn't put on fuel or tyres. And on mediums as well, so he's going to be vulnerable to tag. He's on softs. Bradley's got past D-Mock and Clean Driver pretty quickly. He's got himself back up to 4th. Armella goes into the wall. Gets jammed up nice and hard there. Takes a while to get himself sorted. He's back into 16th. So Ace has managed to hold the lead for the first resumed lap. Puma's all over the back of tag here, that probably helped. Puma's also on fresh softs. Oh, Puma, he's lost it. I was able to give Mad Maxwell a bit of a bump draft up Mountain Straight there. Got Rash coming in hot, so I was yielded, let him through. Rash is on a mission. He wants to get up with the top 3 or 4. Mad Maxwell just scrapes the wall a little bit there on exit. Rash gets up beside him, makes an easy pass. I'm getting a bump draft off Spider. So Puma's going into the pit, so he's having all sorts of trouble getting in there. Repair damage front and back. Distinct follows him in. Clean driver is in P16 at the moment. Tag finally got past Ace. Bradley's trying to make the pass. Tough spot to do it, but they get it done. D-Mox now got Cousin Ren to deal with. Moneyman Dobo's there as well. Is Rash. So we're just going to watch a lap here with Rash now that he's on the softs, just to see where his speed's at. Cleared Moneyman. He's about a 50 to 75% shift on the revs still. fall out here in 5th. %, there in 3rd. About 70% in 2nd, 3rd then. Same 4th, hits the wall. Slight lift there. He's very quick through here. Bumps into Cousin Ren, gets by. %, 50, about 60. So there's a lap with Rash. Is in for fuel and tyres, no doubt. So I've got about 8 laps to go here now. Bradley's just done the quickest at 2:02.669 on softs and just over half of tank of fuel load. Tag just readjusts the livery design on the right hand side of his car there. Again, Rash is real quick across the top of the mountain there. He closes the gap quite a bit. Maybe the laps I've showing on Rash are, whether it's a fuel saving method or whether it's just how he gets the speed, he just doesn't need to rev the car out. Moneyman Dave's in 6th, followed by Spider. People will be starting to think about fuel load strategies here. So your car lights are on, the brightness has gone out of the day, which means we're going to end up with some night driving for the close of the race. So Ace, who was leading the race during, just straight after safety car period, is now back in 14th. Miller's had a bit of a shocker like me, in and out of the pits, as has Distinct. So Bradley's caught up to tag quite a bit here now. D-Mock's still got Rash on his tail. So Rash will be fuel conserving. Tyres aren't that great. D-Mock's tyres are pretty healthy. So there's the pass. Bradley gets past tag on pit straight. Tags hit the wall there again. So a little bit of short shifting going on here. Moneyman pops in. So he was on mediums 30 litres in his tank. So Spider's up to P6 here now. Moneyman's just put a little bit of fuel in. Oh no, he's changed over to softs. Mad Maxwell's gone into the pits. He's done the same. So it's this point of the race where you're happy with your strategy or you've got to readapt, which those two guys have. Bradley still leads the race here with Tag behind. So D-Mock's still holding down third with Rash in fourth. Cousin Ren, those guys haven't really been dueling. They're happy to follow each other around, and again they're probably fuel saving. Rash's tyres are the worst out of the bunch there. So for me, I'm into 8, comfortable with my tyres. Fuel, I'm a little bit sus. I'm starting to fuel save now. Got Moneyman coming hard behind, as is Clean Driver and Mad Maxwell. Cousin Ren's got past Rash. Spider's up to 6th. American Max just has a little off, trying to keep it on the black stuff. You done it? Just. Only one off again. He's gathered up his composure and he's off again. So my fuel load's very suspect. Short shifting. And I'm on fuel save mode 3 at the moment. Bradley's opened up a little gap on Tag there. And next bunch back's D-Mock, Cousin Ren and Rash. Spider's joined up close behind Rash now. Cousin Ren's made the move. He's now in 3. Got past D-Mock. Spider dips a wheel off, has a spin at the top of the mountain. The yellows are out. American Max soon to arrive. Spider's trying to turn himself around. So American Max gets through there. I arrive and look what happens. So that elevates a few drivers up there. Spider's in limp mode as well, with some heavy damage. Likewise for myself. Back underway in 11th. Got Miller, Ace and Puma coming behind, followed by Pure and Distinct. So P1 and 2, Tag's just taken over the lead from Bradley. The nighttime driving is difficult. Bradley's right on his tail though. So these guys are still locked together. The only difference is Cousin Ren's in P3 now. So Miller got past me. Ace and Puma at the back here, Pure, and then Distinct. So crossing the line for the end of lap 26, lap 27 will be the last lap. Tags taking off here. Bradley's on short shift fuel conserving mode to make sure he gets around. Tag's got plenty of fuel so he can sort of go for it. Cousin Ren's in P3. It's going to be borderline for his fuel. Still going full res. He's got D-Mock all over the back of him. Broken away from Rash as his right hand side tyres, they're gone. So he's just trying to keep it on the black stuff here at the moment, so his speed's really dropped off. We've got American Max, Moneyman Davo, Clean Driver, Mad Maxwell, Miller and Spider Webber together, so potentially a position change there, followed by myself. And then I've got Puma and Ace, Pure and Distinct. So Distinct's gonna park it, is he? His tyres, and he's got damage. I'd say he's just gonna park it. So back with the leaders. So tag, we'll take P1 and P2 for Bradley. Cousin Ren and DMOC, there's a touch there. So DMOC redresses, waits for Cousin Ren to get going again. In the meantime, Rash goes through. DMOC's done the very sportsman thing, like redressed into P5. American Max across the line for 6. Moneyman Dovo gets in for 7. Clean Driver in for 8. Mad Maxwell's going to get in on the smell of an oily rag by the look of his fuel. P9. Spider's going to make it home for P10. I'm basically out of fuel. And it's coughing and spluttering, and it stops right there. And Puma just beats me by 0.004 of a second. And we got Ace in 13, Miller in 14. And then we've got Pure. It's just coming through the chase now. In 15. And then you had Distinct, who parked before the finish line, basically a lap down. So thanks for watching. It's a great race every week. Thanks to those who organise it and participate. And be sure to give it a like and a subscribe.